Assalamualaikum dear students. Today in this lecture we are going to study the structure of cell. Here you can see a detailed video for the basic concept of cell, not the deep study of all the organelles. In the next lecture we will discuss all the organelles one by one. Here you know uh, that cells are the basic unit of life and tiny particles in the universe. All cells have three things in common, and no matter what type of cells are present, either they are plant cells, they are animal cells, or other organism, prokaryotic cell, or what. Three things which are common in the all organisms are cell membrane, which separates the inside of the cell from its environment. The second one is cytoplasm, that is the jelly-like fluid, and DNA, that is the cell genetic material. All the informations are present in it. There are two major categories of cells. The first category is eukaryotic cell. They have organelles like nucleus, other special uh, organelles like mitochondria, chloroplast, and they have some specialized functions and highly advanced functions they can perform. Here you can see such as those functions which are performed by the plants and animals, like respiration, like photosynthesis, and many other advanced functions. The second one is the prokaryotic cell. For example, the bacterial cell, they don't have the nucleus or the other membrane bounded organelles like chloroplast or mitochondria. They don't have genetic material, uh, but they contain the chromatin that is dispersed in the cytoplasm rather than the nucleus. The next section is organelles. Organelles are the little organs, we can say, within a cell, and each organelle have to perform a specific job and specific function. Let's start with the nucleus, and that is also known as the brain of the cell. It has to control all the functions of the cell, and it consists of DNA and chromatin. DNA condenses into the structures known as chromosomes. Here in the video you can see that DNA has been condensed to the chromosome. DNA. Next organelle you can see here is the nucleolus. Nucleolus are the also known as the factories of ribosomes, which help in the formation of protein. Here you can see the nucleolus, and after ribosomes leave the nucleus, they transport it and comes out of the nucleus. They are then prepared to be synthesized the protein outside the nucleus. The ribosomes and the rest of the organelles, here you can see, float in the cytoplasm, which is the jelly-like substance. Ribosomes wander freely within the cytoplasm, or they may be attached to the other organelles. The one organelle is endoplasmic reticulum, which is known as ER. If the endoplasmic reticulum are with tiny particles that are called the ribosomes, they are called rough endoplasmic reticulum because of rough surface. And if they are without ribosome, they are known as smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So the function is also different. Rough endoplasmic reticulum help in protein synthesis due to presence of ribosomes, and smooth endoplasmic reticulum help in other metabolic processes like lipid synthesis and other many other important processes. The endoplasmic reticulum is a membrane, or we can say a channel system, which help in different functions, like here you can see in the video. They help in transport of materials like proteins. Here you can see they manufacture, and some other materials. Proteins and other materials then emerge from the endoplasmic reticulum in the form of vesicles. Here you can see when they are packed and they emerge from the endoplasmic reticulum, they are then received by the Golgi bodies, or sometimes also called as the Golgi apparatus. As protein moves through the uh, Golgi bodies, they are then modified in the structures which are important for the functions of different to perform the different functions by the cells. They can also be folded. Here you can see, or adding other materials in the yellow color. Here you can see by adding other materials they form the, here you can see lipid is attaching, they form the conjugated molecules. So this is the function of Golgi bodies. Or sometimes carbohydrates may also attach with the protein, that they form the glycolipids. They are also act as the here you can see the vacuole. Vacuole store the different waste material or the water molecules and different components. In plant cells, they store the water. Here you can see the structure. They are basically sac-like structures. Vacuole is present in the center, and in animal cell, you can see the other organelles, lysosomes. They are also called as the garbage collectors, and store the damaged particles from other cells. They are filled with enzymes that mm, can perform the different cellular activities. Here you can see next is mitochondria. They are also known as the powerhouse of the animal and plant cells. These organelles, mitochondria, are also known as the bendablast. They help in, or microblast, they help in the formation of ATP during the cellular process. And this ATP energy provide the energy for the organelles and other particles to perform their functions. Different and unique type of cells. There are present some other unique type of cells which have the unique cellular structures, like the respiratory tract is exhibited by the cilia like projections which move in wavy movement. This wavy movement help them to extract the materials while inhaling, and also due to force and back movement, when the material are need to be released during exhalation, they release the non-required material. The next are the flagella, which are present in the bacteria, and these flagella helps in the movement of the bacteria. In summary, we can say that always remember that eukaryotic cells are the plants and animal cells with a nucleus and membrane bounded organelles, while prokaryotic cells are the unicellular organisms without nucleus or membrane bounded organelles like mitochondria, nucleus, and chloroplast. Similarly, all cells have three things in common we previously discussed. that cell membrane, cytoplasm, and genetic material. And another point is both plants and animal cells have mitochondria. Thank you for more scientific and more educational content. In the next videos, we will cover it. Stay tuned to Science Up.